What is the deal, y'all? It's your boy Runaway run towards the best version of myself, as you guys should be too. Yeah, man. Topics for the day. I don't know, losing myself. Or you could kind of reframe that, phases that I'm experiencing, metamorphosis, changes. And just wanting to be away. Not that way, but just like literally, I just need to be by myself, bro. I don't know, man. Y'all ain't seen they upload. Let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about why I don't upload as much. First things first. I do TikTok content, shorts, Instagram, and it takes time, especially when you're not dedicated to the fucking hustle. Like I'm not. This is a hobby for me. I wanted to keep treating it like a hobby. And there was a point in time where I was grinding so hard, I started feeling like a job. And I couldn't keep up. You feel me? There'll be streaks where I'll upload, I'll produce 100 clips and post them over a course of a month, some change, and then it'd be times where I don't do none of that shit. You feel me? So, another thing too, so one of the main reasons why is I can make this, like the long form content, edit it, whatever I want to do, I could do this, I could pump this shit out like fucking hotcakes from McDonald's. But the chopping up the TikTok or the long form and then posting it on 3 different fucking platforms, that shit is draining and tiring. So, that's one thing. 2, TikTok just fucking sucks, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. TikTok sucks. Everybody that you know and they fucking mamas on there, you could put the settings that say don't suggest my account to others, but you're still gonna get fucking suggested to them anyway. This account for me is a place for me to go to just vent, talk about different life perspectives, values, just anything under the sun, mindset, awareness, perception. It's kind of what I like to think of my own channel, just a different take and from me, my unique self, as you are unique too. Everybody has a unique sense of perspective, opinions, morals, values. Do they matter? That's up for whoever wants to answer that question. For me, no. To some others, yes. And yeah, back to the TikTok, bro. Like I just feel like this is the one place besides my music too where I could genuinely just like be myself 100% because I know it's just me and I'm not judging myself for this aspect of myself. So, it's where I'm most comfortable. And when I'm making the short form TikTok content, it's getting pushed out to my friends and family. And I don't want that because I know they're judging me and I don't want to feel judged. I don't want to feel judged for who I am. That's probably the worst fucking feeling. And that's why when people tell me what they're into, how they move, I don't judge nobody, bro. Like I accept them for who they are. If I don't fuck with the things you do or I don't see eye to eye on your morals or whatever, I'm just going to simply not deal with you. I'm just not going to interact with you. But I'm not going to sit here and be in your face and talk to you and tell you about how I don't fuck with those things and the things that you are into suck. That's judging, bro. Very harsh judgment, bro. Nobody wants to feel bad for who they are. If you're doing right and wrong against the law, illegal activity, that's different. But we're just talking about some genuine, just regular shit, bro. And yeah, man, when people see my content, it just makes me, and then people come to me in person about my content and this and that, and they give their 2 cents, which I never fucking asked for. That should just make me be like, nigga, like, this is why I don't fucking tell y'all niggas how I really feel and how I really think, because everybody just judging. And that's why I don't like to say shit around a lot of shit, because the only thing I have control over is how I move within my decisions that are happening in my life. I know the best course of action for me. I mean, in my red flag, something that I've learned about myself recently, which is a con, I think I know the best course of action for not all, but majority things of life that are serious and aren't too serious. You know what I mean? So I've just tried to learn to just shut the fuck up and just watch what the fuck they do and laugh and just judge in my head. Like, yeah, I would never have did that or gone about my way. Like, hell no, ain't no way. Because, and the reason I think I feel like this, and the reason I think this is why I know I feel like this, is because there's been time and time again in situations and different aspects of life. We could talk about schooling, friends, close friends, homies, bitches, you feel me? Like, I done been through the ringer in a lot of this shit for my young age of 26. You know what I mean? And I've came out of all those situations victorious, better, redefined. I never let any of those situations stop me from my course path. And if it has, I got back on the path I was supposed to be and I finished the fucking job in multiple aspects, bro. So that's why I feel like I know the best course of action, how you should go about certain things and that. But, you know, not everybody wants to hear it from you, nigga. Nobody want to hear everything from you, bro. Because the way you say it, the way you formulate yourself, people don't like that shit. And that's okay, my nigga. That's okay. That's why as soon as I get a hint of, I'm not really here for that, I don't want solutions from you, that's when I just shut the fuck up. You let me know what you want to hear, my nigga, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give it to you real good. I'm going to give it to you. What you want? You want sprinkles on top, cuz? What you want? You want vanilla ice on top? You want whipped cream? You want cherry on top? Let me know, bro. And that's why when I talk to people, like I have close friends that come to me with their problems and stuff. And like one of the first things that I ask, and I need to start asking this in a different way that isn't so direct and just, oh, this is what this is, okay. But what I was gonna say is I ask people, do you want solutions or do you want me to listen? You know what I mean? Like, let me know. So when you're talking to me, my brain could think in a certain way that's gonna best support you. So yeah, that's the first fucking thing. Pretty much, I feel like I'm being judged from those around me. Like, I want my content. Like, and it's funny because people that know you will not support you, but niggas that don't know you will support you. How the fuck that work? I don't know. I think in human nature, there's a part, maybe it's not inherent, but maybe it's, I don't know, bro. I think it's just natural for people to fucking hate. I really do, bro. I really do for whatever reason, but to find that answer out, I don't give a fuck because I ain't got shit to do with me, and you shouldn't find out. You shouldn't want to know that answer either. I mean, you could want to know, but it's not your responsibility to find out. Sorry, man. I made a video in so long, I just got to get all this shit out, bro. This is like the one space I feel like I could just talk and not feel like I'm rambling or like being judged. You know what I mean? Like, judgment is huge, bro. So yeah, back to what I was saying, because let's stay on track. The TikTok content is just too draining. Not saying I'll never do it, but the clip is just too draining. And on TikTok, I'm being shown my content is being pushed to people around me, and I don't want that. I don't like that. And yeah, bro, so that's why I ain't upload. I feel like if I make this video right now, I have to go cut it up. And the fact that I know I don't want to do that, I'm not going to create the long form video. And it shouldn't be like that because there are a few select group of runaways, which I fuck with you if you are subbed and you do look for my videos or watch my videos. But yeah, there is a small sub niche community of runaways that that don't know me and they support me and they fuck with me for me, bro. Like, and I love it like that. You know, y'all get to see a side of me that people that are closer to me than me and you are don't get to see. And there's beauty in that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, second reason, yeah, I think I'm going through a phase of losing myself. Okay. There's been one time I've lost myself. There's been 2 times actually. Now that I think, I think you could kind of classify or consider this as losing myself. The first one and these 2 examples kind of happen at the same time, around the same time, one right after another, one right before. But the first one was me being in an MLM. I'm not ashamed to say it. I did Forex. I traded currencies. I like to believe I was one of the right people that did it. I wasn't just trying to hustle, but that's all besides the fucking point. When I was in this MLM doing Forex, a lot of my time was spent in that environment doing those things. So, yeah, and when I know I want to do something because there's a clear, tangible goal, and I feel like, you know, I go 110. I'm not gonna lie. There is that part of me that can nigga fucking up the score and go 110, and I'm sure you do too. And those things that you find are worth giving 110% in, you know. So yeah, I did Forex, and during that time, if you go on my YouTube channel, it was around 2019 to 2020, 2021. I was doing YouTube, and then I got into MLM Forex, and I stopped uploading. Maybe I uploaded once every blue moon, but there's a gap in my YouTube channel where you can see I wasn't uploading. That's because I was fucking doing Forex, trading currencies in an MLM. In the midst of that, at the end of that, kind of during that, I had a girlfriend at the time. if you really want to go by the book, technically she wasn't my girlfriend. It was just a girl that I've talked to for a long time. We were exclusive, but never had an official date, never officially asked her out. It was kind of one of those what's understood don't need to be said. Unofficial girlfriend for real. Ex, not an ex, don't fucking matter. Had a girl at the time, and that whole experience in itself was kind of I could say it's traumatic, but that shit wasn't, like, it was fucking crazy, but it ain't like that shit ain't haunting me. I probably would get freaked out if some girls or somebody I knew were showing those same things. But yeah, there was that. And just to talk about that, you know, she was not mentally stable. And, you know, doesn't really have a support system. You know, doesn't have family that, I mean, she does, but not to what maybe me and you have. Family that cares for her well-being. And you know, really just on her own, bro. Really like you want to talk about being homeless and not having resources. Like, this was one of those persons in my eyes, at least. And so me being a person of resources and all of this shit, all of this stuff that I could give, of course I'm gonna try to help you. But in the midst of that, you know, the mental was not mentaling, is what I'm trying to say. You know, and she lost herself being with me while I was in school. You feel me? And that's why when I said earlier in the video, anytime I did get knocked off my path, I got back on and I finished it. And I attribute that to me being with this girl I was dealing with, because during this time when she was having the mental instability during that time, I was already on academic probation. Not good. And how did I get on academic probation? Everything's connected, you know? How I even got on academic probation during this time was from being in 4X, and COVID happened. So I'm making money in a way that isn't traditional. I wasn't clocking into a 9 to 5, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shit, I clock into a 9 to 5 now. What the fuck is you talking about? I was making money in a not traditional way. I had a girl, she was living with me. And then she had mental, you know, the mental stuff. So it was school. I'm not going to lie. Fuck school. I wasn't even thinking about school. If you go on my transcripts right now, during COVID, I got a bunch of withdrawals and bad grades, bro. You know, and that's just what it is. But after I got done with the MLM, with the girl, I had to pay the debt in time that I committed for not handling business the first time, which means going to community college for, I think, a semester and showing the school that I got dropped from that I could be a good student in academic standing. So I went and did the school and shit. Did it, got back into school, and I finished it. I barely graduated this May/June. You know what I mean? Like, fucking crazy. And this is like 3-4 years ago, bro. Like, I barely graduated fucking college, bro. It is what it is. So, yeah, all of that to say, I feel like I'm in another phase of losing myself. Those were the first 2 phases of me, or times of me, I feel like I lost myself. Being in the MLM and having that girl. Right now, I have a girlfriend again. Everything's good. Everything's dandy. But it's hard when you're living a certain way and you don't have responsibilities. So that means all your time is to yourself and you don't have to cater or worry about how anybody else feels. Versus, you know, having a partner, and now you have to take those things into consideration. So let's say my time out of 100% was 25 to school, 25 to music, 25 to YouTube, 25 to friends and family. Having a girl, at least probably half, if not more, is going towards her. Should it be like that? I don't know. Is it like that? I really don't know. I mean, a lot of my time is spent with her. And yeah, I don't know. Is it like that? That's for the individual you to decide and what you believe. Do I think it should be like that? 100%? Zero? No, hell no, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want my partner. I wouldn't even want to be my partner's whole life. Like, you know, we all know that person that get a significant other and they drop off the face of the earth, bro. Like, that's terrible. Like, nigga, who wants to be that person? And then when it don't work out, you come crawling back to your friends and family, the people that actually are going to be there for you for life. But you're not treating those people with the at least human decency and respect just because you got a girlfriend. Fuck. So, yeah, bro, I would like to have more moderation on how I spend my time. But honestly, the way I am and how I live, I don't even like going out the house anyway. I don't like kicking it with niggas that aren't my day ones. no diss to anybody that ain't a day one, but it's just harder for me to catch up with certain people from the past or just have these other maybe not so deep relationships, maybe the second, third, fourth circle, and go spend time with those people. It's hard for me to get out the house, bro. I don't want to get out the house. I want to be at home. I want to be at home. And why do I want to be at home? Because it's fucking comfortable. That's why. Like, nigga, I done made myself a whole studio. It's a couch right there, bro. Like, you know, shit's changing. So, yeah, man, losing myself, all of that. I'm trying to get back into it. And I'm trying to really come back to this YouTube shit. Not even, like, I'm trying to get y'all the content and get myself a space to let out shit that I hold in and that I go through. You know, I think everybody should have a space or something where they could, like, just put shit that's bottled up somewhere. You know, but I took the time to find out what those things, I took the time to find out what that was going to be for me. In YouTube, from a young age, I even have an old fucking YouTube account, Duran's Daily Life, if you want it. Like, I've been doing this shit, bro. And then music, you know? So, yeah, man, but you got to find out that for yourself. And it has to be healthy. Like, these are healthy vices for me to cope, vent, you know, get steam off. So, yeah, I'm trying to come back to the YouTube game. Not really even focused on shorts, because I'm not gonna lie, if I never did the shorts / TikTok short form content, I would be pumping out videos more than what I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I got a whole series coming up. It involves books and reading that I want to do. And yeah, bro, so yeah, that's what's been going on with me, man. That's the update. 2025. Have I even made a fucking video this year? I don't even think I fucking made a video this year, nigga. Like, no, I have. I've made a couple, but it feel like I haven't, bro, because I just know I haven't been on YouTube, bro. So, sorry, y'all. Sorry. It feels good to be back. It feels good to just fucking be me, you know? Feels good. Shit feels. I forgot the feeling, bro. I forgot the feeling. I'm getting chills right now. Like, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I forgot. Like, this is another home. Like, I'm tripping. I feel like I betrayed y'all and myself for not giving this part of myself, this aspect of life, more time and energy, bro. And why haven't I been doing that? Like I already said, because I do short form content and I put that to the world where my friends and family could see, and I feel judged by those people. So now that being the fear of being judged by other people has in turn has shut down a part of myself off towards me. You feel me? So this fucking dog is barking and I'm finna get pissed off. I feel like y'all can hear it and it's ruining the video. Back to what I was saying. So yeah, I mean, you know, I just feel like I've did myself a disservice by shutting this part of me off. I've did y'all a disservice for the people that do genuinely look for my videos. It's probably less than 10, but that's okay. You know, I'm gonna rock out with whoever wanna rock out with me. And yeah, man, I think that's it. And another thing too, man. I think I might make a whole nother video. Yeah. I'm gonna make a whole nother video. Might be double upload, might not be. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I've been doing. That's where I've been. Where I've been. 2025. I have an old video, where I've been type shit. And yeah, man, it just feels glad to just get all this shit out the chest. I feel like I've updated y'all with at least the core aspects of life that's been going on with me. And yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. So that's it. It's your boy, Runaway Ron. Thanks for watching the video. I'm running towards the best version of myself, as you should be too. I'm trying to get to the next video. And I'm running out of here. Gone.